figure out is whether I can get any of our money back." The photographer was disappointed but professional about the cancellation. The DJ said he'd try to book another event but couldn't guarantee a refund. The rental company for tables and chairs was the most difficult, insisting that cancellations with less than 72 hours notice forfeited the entire payment. By the time I finished making calls, we'd lost about $8,000 in deposits and payments. But I'd successfully canceled every aspect of our wedding except for the marriage license, which would simply expire unused. "I can't believe you're doing this," Amanda said when I closed my laptop. "I can't believe you wrote to your ex-boyfriend asking him to stop our wedding," I replied. "I guess we're both surprising each other today." "David, I love you. I do. I'm just confused and scared, and I needed to be sure." "If you loved me, you wouldn't have spent 6 weeks having an emotional affair with someone else," I interrupted. "If you loved me, you wouldn't have asked another man to come convince you not to marry me. If you loved me, you would have talked to me about your doubts instead of going behind my back." Amanda started crying again, but I felt completely detached from her emotion. 6 hours earlier, I'd been planning to spend my life with this person. Now I was looking at someone who'd betrayed my trust so fundamentally that I couldn't imagine ever believing anything she said again. "What am I supposed to tell my family?" she asked. "What am I supposed to tell our friends?" "Tell them the truth," I said. "Tell them you realized you weren't ready to get married and decided to explore other options." "That makes me sound awful." "Amanda, you asked your ex-boyfriend to stop our wedding. You are awful." That evening, I called my parents and my best man to explain that the wedding was cancelled. The conversations were difficult and awkward, but my family and friends were surprisingly supportive once I explained what had happened. "I'm proud of you for handling it this way," my father said. "It takes strength to walk away from someone who's not committed to you, especially when you've invested so much time and planning." My best man, Jake, was less diplomatic. "Amanda's insane if she thinks the grass is greener with some ex-boyfriend from college. But honestly, better you found out now than after you were married." Thursday morning, I woke up in my apartment alone for the first time in months. Amanda had gone to stay with her sister to think about everything, which I interpreted as waiting for Marcus to arrive so she could have her romantic reunion. I spent the day dealing with more cancellation logistics and fielding calls from confused family members and friends who'd heard about the wedding being called off. Most people were supportive once they understood the basic facts, though I didn't share all the details about Amanda's letter or Marcus' impending arrival. Around noon, I got a text from Amanda. "Marcus is here. We're going to talk and try to figure things out. I hope you can understand that I need to do this." I didn't respond. Friday should have been our rehearsal dinner. Instead, I spent the day hiking with Jake and a few other close friends who decided to stay in town for the weekend anyway. We turned it into an impromptu bachelor party, a celebration of my narrow escape from marrying someone who wasn't committed to our relationship. "You're handling this incredibly well," my friend Mike observed as we sat around a campfire that evening. "Most guys would be devastated." "I am devastated," I said. "But I'm also relieved. Amanda spent 6 weeks having an emotional affair and then asked another man to stop our wedding. Those aren't the actions of someone who was ever really committed to marrying me."